Hi everyone, it's Holly from the Urban Homesteader and welcome back to the garden. Today we're going to be doing another kind of just a walkthrough. Things here have gone crazy. I can't believe how well my garden is doing. It's been phenomenal and also very lucky. We have been dodging some storms around here. We've had a couple of times where we've had tornadoes. I've had sirens coming off while I'm out here weeding, so that was a little weird. But we've been having some threats of hail and high winds and all of those bad, scary things that we don't necessarily want in the summertime, but it is what it is. But we dodged those bullets and we got real lucky, and so far everything is just wonderful out here. But I just wanted to kind of go through with you a few things about what needs to happen now. As you can see to my left, my potatoes are doing very well. My kohlrabi is also doing very well. And my radishes, we've already harvested a couple of radishes, not just today, but here's a couple that we pulled out earlier today. But I don't even know, I bet we've pulled radishes 4 times out here and just kind of been able to snack on them. I'm going to pull the rest of them out today because, well, they're just too big. They got a little out of control, and apparently I wasn't doing a very good job of keeping up on them, so we're going to just pull them out today and potentially replant at some point. But because these kohlrabi are going crazy, they're getting so big, they're going to be kind of in the way if I should plant radishes again where the radishes are now. It's just, they just like went nuts, and it's so fun to see it. Every day I come out here and I'm like, holy moly, these kohlrabis are already like almost ready to harvest, which is pretty cool. So that'll be happening. And then my cilantro also got a little out of control. I have harvested a little bit of that. I've given to some friends. I need to do that again today. We need to go through and show you the tomatoes, and also my asparagus came up, so we're going to celebrate that a little bit today. But I think for right now what we're going to do is pull these radishes out of here. So I'd mentioned that, you know, these are out of control. They're already starting to flower. That just means that they're way past overdue to be picked. So we're just going to pull them out. Some are decent size, some are not. This one's not fantastic. This one's a good one. So it's kind of fun to pull them out. Like here's a couple of duds. So I don't know what the deal was. Remember, this was done on seed tape. And you're not supposed to be able, you're supposed to pull them like when they start to head out, when you start seeing the tops of the radishes. But the majority of these I'm just not seeing, so that's why I left them, and then this happened. So whatever, we'll figure it out. I'm going to set this down over here. I think I'll have better luck if I do a replant. Here's another decent one, not terribly great, but see, and then like this stalk is real thick, but the radish is super tiny, so I don't get it. I cannot believe how quickly these things grew. There's another nice one. I think that's it. We did harvest some, like I said earlier, so oh, there's one more. Yep, that's it for radishes. Okay, so now the kohlrabis can do their thing. I'm going to put those there. Let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is go around and take the handheld and go around and show you guys all the progress that's been happening. All right, so like I said, this is the kohlrabi and potato garden. You guys remember I threw some lettuce in here? But here's what happened. The kohlrabi started growing so much, and then the potatoes started growing so much, my little lettuce, which I think, there's one right there. But it's like, it's so full in here that the sunshine is just not able to even to get to it. So we're gonna just wait and see what happens. My poor lettuce, but look at everything else, it's so great. And then here's probably the smallest of my kohlrabi right there. That's kind of exciting. And then those are like the regular size ones. Then I have these babies. These are those giant ones that are supposed to get to be like 7 inches. So they are well on their way, but they're doing good. Then we're going to come over here, and this is going to be this is the bell pepper garden. And you guys remember when I had that pest and I had that one pepper plant that just didn't do so good? That one right there. She came back. She's doing pretty good. And I have some actual peppers on some of these plants, but mostly I just have flowers, which is pretty great too. There's one right there. You guys see it? There's a pepper. And then I've got this, is it Big Bertha? Yeah, Big Bertha's plant is still doing well. Is right there too. All right, then we're gonna skip around and check this out. Here's my asparagus. Loving what's happening here. They're so cute, aren't they? They're just tiny little things, but they're coming up and they're doing good. And my plan is to just let this go to seed, and next year it'll be bigger and better, and maybe the year after that I'll be able to harvest some. So that was exciting. So I don't know what it wanted over here. I just remember I redid the trough and I replanted the head to toe method, and that seemed to be what it wanted. And in the process I found this piece of metal, looks like a can, in my garden, but I'll take that out later. Tomatoes are doing okay. I feel like they're a little stunted, actually. It's almost like they just need some sunshine. Maybe today's the day where they're gonna grow a little bit more, but they're doing okay. This one is supposed to be like a large giant tomato plant. It's supposed to be like a giant Roma, but the leaves have always been like a little wilty, and I don't get it, because I'm telling you, we have had plenty of water around here, so that is not the issue. Okay, I'm going to swing around here. This is the file cabinet garden. My peppers are doing fantastic. My cilantro is doing well. My garlic. I have some garlic scapes, and we're going to go through that today, and I'm going to trim them off, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And then of course my Brussels sprouts are just phenomenal. I haven't seen any actual Brussels sprouts on them yet, but the plants themselves are just doing amazing. And then we're going to check out my beans. They too are loving life these days, so they're looking really, really good. Just kind of a waiting game for these things, but everything's looking really good. I am not even really weeding much in here, so that garden's pretty nice. And then of course we've got my onion and carrots. They're looking pretty good too. I'm gonna go around here. These are my accidental rhubarb plants. That's kind of fun too though. So you can see the rows of onions and carrots, and one carrot row is definitely doing better than the other. Don't know why. It could be because I put too many onions in. I had so many sets, and so I just wanted to get them planted, and I maybe just did a little overkill on the onions. But anyway, you guys, isn't this awesome? What I do need to worry about is this like the bottom of the ground here. Oh my gosh, there's so many weeds. I just haven't done anything with this. I don't obviously want to spray just because of bees and vegetables. I just don't want it on there, so I got to figure out what I need to do here. Thinking about doing some mulch. I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to haul things. I just want to enjoy my summer, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm going to go back to this garden. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to you guys about these garden. Gosh, why do I keep saying that? Garlic scapes. Okay, you guys, now we're going to talk to you a little bit about these garlic scapes. So you can see that these little curly cues, these are the garlic scapes, and you can see this little bud right here. That's actually what that is. It's the bud, and if we don't trim this off, the scape off, this is going to flower, and all of the energy is going to go to that flower, and we don't want that. So we want to cut these off so that the energy can go back to the bulb and start making that more secure and just bigger. Also, I have learned that if you let these flower and leave these on, that will change the flavor of the garlic, makes it a little more bitter. And of course, we don't want that. So we are going to just nip these off, and actually we can reuse them. So I have already found a recipe. It's just some simple stir fry. We're going to do like I think a cashew chicken stir fry, but I'm going to throw some of these garlic scapes in there, and just to give it a little bit of extra pizzazz. And why not? Because it's straight out of the garden, and that's just kind of what we're doing. So just that easy. So we're going to cut all these off. Oops. And we're going to keep our eye on these too, because the longer the garlic's out here, you know, everything's growing so quickly. We just kind of have to keep an eye on it and make sure that we're catching them all. Just to make sure that we're maintaining the garden as good as we can. I gotta come around here. Oh, I see one more up there. That's it. So now you know what this means. I guess I have to do some cooking. Not my favorite thing. Maybe I can get Pat to do it. He likes it better than I do. Anyway, look at, oh my gosh, they smell amazing. If you guys have the ability to grow some garlic, I highly recommend it. We use garlic in a lot of stuff, so this is my first year of growing it. I am just jazzed about the whole garlic thing. It's just awesome. Oh, they smell so good. That's it for today, you guys. I've got some lilac bush trimming to do, and we got to plant some more shrubs that I just picked up, and gosh, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna get out here, get done as much as I can today before I go and have a little bit of fun for the day. So we'll see you guys next time. Make sure that you like and share and subscribe and follow along. So I look forward to seeing you next time.